Hi, my name is Jared Foster. I'm the CEO of My Social Blend, and the industry that we focus in is being able to help companies and individual agents be able to market themselves through the very powerful media of social media.
You know, Jared, in identifying this new marketplace and this new way of doing business, really, what do you see as the big changes coming about maybe in the industry where whether it's financial services or whether it's your own real estate company, mortgage company, sales organization, NASCAR team, whatever it is, how do you think social media is going to affect those industries and really the future of this marketplace?
First of all, you know, if you've been watching where social media is going right now, I mean, it's just growing leaps and bounds. And, you know, a lot of companies are starting to get an understanding of that. You know, most of their fans, like you mentioned NASCAR, most of their fans are looking to see how many how many followers they have on their fan page or, you know, throughout their social media. You know, I'll give you statistics right now. 75% of people are currently, when they're looking to get information on the internet, they look at a video. I mean, YouTube is the second largest search engine. You know, I talked to some of my friends, and they're talking about that TV as we know it today. And you're actually starting to see that come out a little bit, where a lot of the newer TVs are coming out with the capability of having access to YouTube and Hulu and some of these different types of video movie sites. That stations, as we know, is going to go away because a lot of people want to be able to, first of all, get the information or watch the episode of shows when they want to. So I think that right now, being able to position ourselves in front of this wave of social media, regardless of what industry you're in, if you're in, you know, financial services, real estate, you're a car dealership, is where we need to be, because you got to think that the psyche of where people are going and spending their time is on social media right now.
You know, Jared, if you were to pick three things, what are the three things that My Social Blend can do for a consumer that would use your services? What is it? What is My Social Blend going to do for me? What exactly will you do for me?
You know, Harry, that's a great question. You know, what we're doing is we're taking this confusing, moving market of the social media and really kind of simplifying it, kind of dumbing it down, and creating a system where anybody has the capability of being able to get onto eventually what's going to be our management system and really get a full understanding of how they could effectively get out there and get in front of these people that are on social media and market themselves on an educational type platform. And again, I want to focus on that part because we got to understand that when people are online, they're fact-finding, they're learning, they're exploring, and that if we can go out there and provide educational content, it's going to take, Harry, like yourself, when you're focused on the financial industry, make you the expert on that subject. And that's where we want to really get kind of the empowering of people to understand really what financial services in your industry is all about.
So in a nutshell, you're basically a management system for the social media world, like Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or any of these things, where you can actually take maybe my information and do all the work and get me set up on everything and get me into the social media world, get me educated, and more importantly, get me the results that I'm going to need if I have a business out there. Is that correct?
Exactly. So we have our, you know, My Social Blend Concierge service, which actually we've had hundreds of clients signing up now for, and they're really excited about it because really, at the end of the day, people know they need to be on social media. They just don't get it. They can check their email, they get that, they can create, you know, type back and forth, but they don't really know the fundamentals of getting out there, which sites to be part of. Most people know the main ones, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and so on and so forth. But how do I put a video out there? You know, how do I blog? How do I get people to actually do something and move so I can get them involved with what my message is? And so we're going to provide that service for clients and like throughout your organization and the agents, you know, that Iron Gate is going to have, is really give them the capability of just jump-starting their business very fast and being able to help many, many families.
So Jared, maybe in a nutshell, in this confusing world that we call social media, I mean, if they can go to the website that they see at the bottom of the screen right now.
Yep.
If they go there, they can get educated on the website and maybe possibly get up to speed, get some more information, and more importantly, you know, I've always been told that, you know, you can't get anywhere. The only way you can get there is by taking the first step, and usually the people that take the first step end up taking the second step.
Right.
And so your thoughts maybe finally here, maybe on the importance and the timing issue of getting started and taking that first step. Maybe like a guy like me that barely knows how to send an email, how I'm
Yeah.
going to get involved with social media?
Well, great question. That really gets down to, obviously, go to the site, you're going to see our concierge service, and that's where we want to get started right there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take all the guesswork out for you. Again, as long as we can work with you on content, designing that, putting that together, which is really easy to do. We have a whole entire system for that. We can get you up, going, and literally out onto social media as quickly as you want to be. I'll give you an example. We took a nonprofit called the Gleason House. Didn't have a Facebook, didn't have anything, and literally in 2 weeks, by utilizing our concierge service, we were able to go from 0 friends or networking with 0 people to over 600 and some plus friends, and raised in 2 weeks $150 on their cause page. So those are the kind of things that we're passionate about here. And definitely get onto our site, take a look at the information, and we can just get you going, and have one of our representatives talk to you and get you up and running.